a topic that affects all of us: how elections impact global stock markets. With the upcoming US presidential election on November 5, 2024, featuring candidates Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, there's a lot to unpack. So, let's get started. First up, let's talk about volatility. Elections can lead to increased uncertainty in the markets. As we get closer to election day, investors often become cautious. They may shift their investments into safer assets like bonds or gold, which can cause stock prices to fluctuate. Historically, we've seen significant spikes in market volatility during election years. For instance, during the 2020 elections, the markets reacted sharply to news and polls. This is something we can expect as we approach the 2024 election. But it's not just the US that feels the impact. The US economy is one of the largest in the world, so its elections can create ripple effects globally. When uncertainty strikes in the US, international markets often react. For example, if there's a contentious election outcome in the US, markets in Europe and Asia may also experience declines as investors reassess their risks. Next, let's look at sector-specific reactions. Different sectors respond uniquely depending on who wins the election. If Trump wins, we might see benefits for energy and defense stocks due to lower regulations. If Harris wins, sectors like renewable energy and healthcare could thrive but might face increased regulations. Now, while elections can cause short-term disruptions, it's important to remember that long-term market performance is usually driven by economic fundamentals rather than political outcomes. Studies show that over time, markets tend to stabilize and reflect broader economic conditions regardless of which party is in power. So, what should you do as an investor? It's crucial to maintain a long-term perspective and avoid making impulsive decisions based solely on election outcomes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights. And we want to hear from you. How do you think the upcoming election will affect the markets?